Hi everyone, we meet again today. So for today we are going to discuss about the movie that we have chosen, that is Frozen. So for today, who's gonna start first?
I'm going to introduce about the character in Frozen. The first character I'm going to introduce is Anna. Which Anna is a person that is more daring than graceful, and she will act before she thinks. Why I say so? Because she want to marry with a man that she met at first day only. And the second point that proves that she is daring because she go to find her sister without any fear, and she didn't afraid about the marshmallow and fight with him. After that, she also easy to trust people. Why I say so? Because she called Christoph to help her, to send her to go to reach her sister. Although she only met Christoph for first time. Okay. My second character I want to introduce is Christoph. Who is Christoph? Is true outdoor man. He's live on up of the mountain and harvest the ice for selling to the kingdom of Arendelle. And he's a kind man. Kind man. Why I say he is a kind man? Because he willing to help Anna go to reach her sister, and he didn't hold back when he faces a lot of obstacles in the journey. He go to find Elsa. And another one is he is a caring people. He take care Swan very well and feed him with and he will share food with him. After that, Olaf. Do you guys know who is Olaf?
Yes,
Yeah.
the best character. The best character.
He like a warm heart, and Olaf is a friendly and cute character in this movie. His body structure easy to split, and then he will try very difficult to combine it together, and I feel like very cute when I see this character. And he's friendly also because he follow Anna go to find her sister and help her when she faces difficulty. Duke of Westerton, I think that is not a major character, but that is important also in this movie because Duke Westerton is arrogance and snowboarding. He's like short. He's a very short guy. And the last character I want to introduce is Marshmallow. Do you guys know who is Marshmallow? The Marshmallow is huge icy snowman born from the Elsa power, and he can say like loyal to his horse because he drive out Anna, Christoph, and Olaf from the snow castle when Elsa get angry with them. Yeah, that's all about me.
Okay, so I'm going to continue the characters. Okay, so the first one is Elsa, which is the main lead of their movies. Okay, so she was a sister of Anna, and she was born with magic, with powers of ice and snow. Okay, so at first she struggles to control her abilities, and one day she unintentionally hit her sister, Elsa. Anna. Okay, so Elsa may look like poised, regal and reserved, but in reality she lives in fear as she wrestles with a mighty secret. As when she unintentionally hit her sister, she runs into like a place and she builds her own castle. Okay, so the second character is Hans. Okay, Hans is a handsome royal from a neighboring kingdom of Arendelle. Okay, he may look kind, but actually he was betrayed because at the last scene, know that Hans only wants families wealth of family. Okay, so the third character is Oken. Oken is just like a lead character because he appears like he is a humble shopkeeper and he runs wandering Oken's trading past and sauna. Okay, so next is Sven. Sven is a Christoph pet, the deer, the loyal pet that Christoph had. And Sven was an orphan deer, and he was nearly died before Christoph came to rescue him and became his best friend. Okay, so the last thing is King and Queen, which is King Agner and Queen Iduna. Okay, King Agner is diligent, powerful, and bad temper because but Queen Iduna always calm his nerves. Okay, but Iduna appears to be more passive, gentle, and openly emotional than her husband. Okay, so.
What about the summary of the story?
So from what I understand from the story, the summary is about two siblings, which are Elsa, the sister, and her sister is Anna. Elsa has a power, kinetic magic, which is like ice power. So one day, she play with Anna and accidentally injured Anna. So their parents, King and Queen, brought the siblings to the colony of Trolls, which led by Baby. So he healed Anna and removed her memory about the power of Elsa. But he want Elsa to control her power, so that she don't damage others. So King and Queen take a step to separate Elsa with other people, and including Anna. So after that, Elsa suppress her power instead of mastering it. So the power is be more dangerous to the people. And when they're teenager, their parents die at ocean. When Elsa turns to 21, she is to be crowned for her kingdom, Arendelle. In the meantime, all the gates that close before start to be open. So Elsa has to control the power, but luckily she didn't master it. On that day, Anna meet Prince Hans, and Prince Hans they fell in love, and after that Anna go to meet Elsa to get her blessing, but Elsa just like shocked and angry with her decision because Prince Hans is like a stranger. So Elsa reject Hans and don't give them blessing. And Anna was so angry, and there was some quarrel between them. And unfortunately, Elsa unleashing her power and causing the Arendelle engulfed by winter. Elsa was very sad and ran to North Mountain and built her own castle.
And then Elsa went to run away from the kingdom and build a castle on a mountain. And Anna thinks that it's her fault for causing Elsa to be upset, and she runs for Elsa, finding her. But the path became have heavy snow, so it became hard, and she arrived at the shop and she met Christoph there. She managed to show Christoph to help her to find Elsa, saying that Elsa is her sister and that she won't do any harm to her. So Christoph, because Anna have given her some carrots to feed her pet Sven, Christoph helped Anna searching for Elsa. So when they have reached at the icy mountain, along the way they meet a snowman called Olaf, and that snowman followed Anna and Christoph in search for Elsa. So Anna, when they reached to the icy palace, Anna walked in searching for Elsa, and yes, they meet there. But Anna says that she needs her help, that the Arendelle is now covered in snow, and that she needs to return Arendelle to normal. But Elsa, not knowing how to use her power, how to control her power, said that she can't do it, that she only knows how to make it snow, but can't undo what had done. So, and fast forward, Anna made Elsa upset again, maybe because of stress, and she hit her with her magic again, and this time it hit her heart. So when it hit her heart, recovering it is a bit difficult. So Christoph is raised by the rock troll family, brought Anna to his family, and the grandpappy said that only an act of true love can help heal Anna. So Anna, thinking that an act of true love is a true love's kiss, and that she thinks that she loves Han, so said to Christoph that he needs to bring her to Han. So Christoph bringing Anna to Han, but unfortunately Han actually doesn't love her and just wants her wealth, her kingdom, because he has too many brothers if he wants to be a king. And then Hans go in search for Elsa, because if he wants to be a king there, he must kill the queen first. So he wants to search for Elsa and want to kill her. And yes, he managed to capture Elsa, but Elsa is in prison, Anna is also in prison, but Elsa managed to run away, and Anna somehow, with the help of Olaf, managed to run away too. So Olaf has helped her, saying that Christoph is her true love. So when she realized that, she want to meet Christoph and give the act of true love. But when she was running and Christoph was running to her, she saw Elsa. So she saw Elsa is followed by Han, and Han wanted to kill her with a sword. So she ran to Elsa, wanted to save her, and froze, but managed to save Elsa. Elsa, realizing that Anna had saved her, turned her back, hugged her, and cried. And then that magic happens. All the snow is gone, the weather become normal, and the act of true love is actually the act of Anna and Elsa, between two sisters in love. That's how then and Elsa knows how to control her power, and that's how the story ends. Okay, what about next?
Okay, as for the setting in the movie, at first it takes place in icy mountain, where the workers taking ice cubes. Next was in the castle. That's where the story starts. Story of Elsa and Anna starts. They play in the castle, and Elsa uses her power, and an accident happened. Next place is Rocky Mountain, where Elsa and Anna's parents meet in Strohs, finding a cure for Anna. And next, Elsa keep avoiding from Anna because of the incident. After that, at the dock, their parents set sail for one place but died along the journey. And then at the graveyard, they're having a funeral for their parents. After that, in front of the castle, where villagers came to the castle for the coronation day for Elsa. Okay, next is the castle. Elsa and Anna getting ready for the coronation day. Next place is the on the top of the mountain, where Elsa building an ice castle using her icy power. Next place is Wandering Oakens Trading Post and Sauna, where Anna stopping at this place when she is on her way to find Elsa, and that's where she meet Kristoff and teaming up with Kristoff and his lawyer reindeer to find Elsa. Halfway to the mountain, Anna, Kristoff and Sven meeting Olaf, who was created by Elsa icy power. Back in the castle, Prince Hans in charge, helping the villagers on winter. So next is on the icy castle on top of the mountain, where Anna, Kristoff and Sven arrive at the destination. Anna go in the castle, the icy castle, to find her sister, and they have a conversation. Then after that, an accident happened again. So at the Rocky Mountain, Kristoff bring Anna to meet the trolls to kill Anna again, because of Elsa accidentally using her power against Anna. Back in the icy castle, Elsa's place, Prince Hans and his comrades arrived to find Anna. They fought with Elsa and they actually captured Elsa. Back in the castle, Kristoff brings Anna to the castle in a hurry to get a cure for Anna, where he thinks that Prince Hans' true love kiss can cure Anna. Okay, somewhere near the castle, Kristoff rushing to save Anna because he saw something happen near the castle, and Anna walks towards Kristoff in the heavy snow for the true love kiss, because Olaf tells her about her true love kiss is Kristoff. Okay. Next is at the dock. Prince Hans and Weselton, Duke Weselton, got arrested because of the crime they had done. So back in the castle, Elsa finally opened the gate of the castle and lived happily with her sister and the villagers. Next is
The storyline.
So I'm going to share my opinion based on the storyline in this movie. If you can see that in this movie, the storyline contains a lot of music and songs, and have many variety of musical arrangement. So if I'm not mistaken, in this movie, the storyline contains almost 30 songs, and the song will added at the selected scenes. And for me, the amount of the song is quite a lot, and if compared to any other movie. So for me, actually, I'm not really interested to the movie that kind of musical. But I can't deny, after I watch this movie, after I see how the producer deliver the points and the story to the audience, I think this movie had made something new, different element. And I think after I saw the way it delivered the points to the audience, I saw that there are lots of new changing or innovation in motion picture, I think in animation industry. So if you can see that the producer is very push his effort in order to make this arrangement very nice and cool. And I thought kids are absolutely love this movie because just only the song. Maybe kids are not really realize and understand the point in the Frozen, but because of the song they love this movie. So it plays a big impact in this movie. And I think it is proven to say that this movie, in the storyline in this movie, had made the big impact because of the musical arrangement. So this is my opinion to the storyline of this movie.
In my opinion, this movie it shows us the true love. Anna thought that her true love is Prince Hans at first, but it's not because Prince Hans wants to be with her because of kingdom. And then she thought that Christoph is her true love because Christoph always with her, help her when she in need. But it's still not her. Christoph still not her true love. This true love you can see the climax scenes, which Anna was frozen and Elsa helped her. Okay, I respect their true love because they did not spend much time during their childhood together, but their true love feeling is still deep inside. And yeah, even thought that they are not together, but they still come to each other, which help Anna to deny the curse. That's my opinion.
Yeah, for me, I want to give the most memorable scene in movie for me. So I chose the scene when Elsa tear dropped to Anna Island, right? Right.
Yeah.
The last scene before the end of the movie. So because this show that the act of true love, like Ariff said. So when Elsa tear dropped to Anna eye and the eyes start to melt, when the eyes start to melt, that show that the curse that Elsa give to Anna, that impact to Anna, the curse is broken. That's the most memorable scene for me. And then the memorable scene that I like when the movie show the musical scene, like Anna sing the Open Door and Elsa sing the Let It Go, right? That's a very interesting song that I love to hear that. And then I want to recommend this movie to, of course, animation, right? Kids will love it, right? And then the people who love musical movie, and then lastly, the one that got sibling problems in a family. So maybe this movie can give some encouragement to solve the problem. Yes.
Okay. Next, I'm going to talk about the moral value that have in this movie. First of all, we need to think before we act, because our action may affect the others, and they will spread of good. Okay. In the film, and as we know that Elsa has magical power where she can manipulate the element and produce snow and ice at will. Okay. And in the show, when she is using power in the play with Anna, Elsa get careless with her gift and end up seriously injuring Anna. From that moment on, Elsa and her parents decide that it is in everyone's best interest for her to hide the power and isolate herself for that, so she doesn't hurt Anna or anyone else. As the year, the next is the need for self-control. As previously mentioned, as a small child, Elsa is unable to control her power. End up hurting her sister. Again, rather than mastering her power, she locks herself up in a room and allows her supernatural abilities to take control of her and cause shifts in her relationship with her family. Okay, and lastly, the last moral value is the power of sacrifice. Elsa sacrificed her own happiness in order to keep Anna safe. Anna is willing to give up her life for her sister, and Christoph gave up his chance for true love so that Anna can be happy. Yes, that's all.
Okay. For our final comment, there's a lot of things that's happened in the story, and for me, it's really very interesting stories, and very nearly no gap for age, since until kid to adult teenagers, they can watch the movie. There's a lot of moral values in the movies, like Osman said before, and the summary is very very interesting. Starting point with but they targeted the movie for the kids, and for the parents, it's very good to show the movie. Like Alif said, the kids is more interesting in the music, and the parents want the moral value to be learned by the kids. And like kill birds, two birds in one stone. And they watch the movie to hear the interesting music, like dirty music and the songs, and they learn how the bonding between the siblings, how strong. And we expected that this story is true love between a guy and a girl. Of course, we don't know, right? And the plot twist, right? Finally, the true love is between the siblings, with the Anna and Elsa. It's very very interesting. That shows how true love between siblings can cure many things. It's really very hidden meanings. In the show, it's just for the kids to imagine. Like the kids have a very far imagination, and then the hidden message is like even how apart both of you, even in siblings, they like argue with each other, and at the end, they will have each other. They will be there for them. There's no one else will be there for them except for the siblings. And for sure, that's the main meanings of the story in Frozen, because it very highlight the stories, and even though it's a musical story, it's very powerful meanings in the story itself. And because of that, it's very good to have that kind of animation movie. For me, the movie have a very variety and diverse kind of genre. Have comedy like Olaf. That's my can't deny. That's my favorite character in that movie. And comedy, that's a love, and that's anything that everyone can adapt with that kind of movie. So for everyone has said that there's settings very and for me animation is very good, and the kids love to see them with their parents, and the summary and the moral value. The main important thing is the moral value of that things. And so because of it, for my final comment is it's very very good for us to watch the movie in all kind of ages, as a students, as a kids, as parents, is all they can they kind of can watch the movie. It's true for us to choose the movie, for us to review for our group project discussion and movie review for Lex today. Thank you.
That's all from us tonight, but before we wrap up our night, maybe we could just introduce ourselves again to make it easier for our examiner. Just introduce our name. Start with
My name is Kayu. Matrix number is 196653.
My name is Nurul Auni Tarmizi, and my matric number is 195977.
My name is Fahani Binti Osman. My matric number is 198075.
My name is Alif Bin Halim, and my matrix number is 195852.
My name is Ahmed Darwish. bin Shaik, and my matric number is 197404.
My name is Nazrin bin Azamli. My matrix number is 196121.
My name is Amirul Bin Jasmi. My matric number is 199143.
My name is Ariff bin Ahmad. My metric number is 196024.